Yet again, a Gloucestershire batsman was out in the 90s, but the home side moved into a strong position at the halfway stage of the latest LV County Championship match at Bristol as the host took on Middlesex. Resuming on 81 for 2 in their first innings and trailing by 155 runs, Gloucestershire needed a solid start. Too often this season, the opening couple of days at this wonderful ground have been filled with one batsman passing another, but Hamish Marshall and Chris Dent knuckled down well. And that's exactly what they had to do against a good but very inexperienced Middlesex attack, who were without the likes of Stephen Finn, Gareth Berg and Sean Udall. Dent was trying to take advantage of that, and he played some neat shots as he and Marshall began to put their side into a very good position in the match with a substantial partnership. Both opened up occasionally. Marshall struck Tom Smith back over his head for 6, and Dent swept the same bowler over the ropes for another maximum. Gloucestershire's batsmen have had few noticeable partnerships this summer. Although they went into this match in 3rd place in the LV County Championship 2nd Division table, that has been largely down to their bowlers, but here both batsmen reached their 50s. After Marshall went to his off 75 balls, Dent soon followed, with his taking him 112 deliveries. Middlesex managed just the 1 wicket in the opening session, and it came after Dent and Marshall had added 126 for the 3rd wicket. Dent had made 53 of them when he became Toby Rowland-Jones' first victim in the LV County Championship, as he fended a short ball to Scott Newman. Alex Gidman then saw his side through to lunch, which was taken with Gloucestershire on 193 for 3 to trail by only 43. Middlesex then started the afternoon session almost perfectly. Marshall fell to its 2nd ball on 68 as Neil Dexter got a ball to nip back sharply. And the new Middlesex captain then had more success in his next over as Chris Taylor shouldered arms to another ball which dragged back off the pitch. The visitors were right back in the game, with Gloucestershire now 5 down for 199 with a deficit of 37, but Dexter and his charges were unable to add any more pressure as Gidman was joined by James Franklin, the only player to reach 3 figures for Gloucestershire this summer, and that was in a 40-over contest. Both applied themselves very well on this occasion though, as they soon had their side in the lead in the match with a number of wickets still in hand. It was now time for them to push on and put all the pressure back onto the inexperienced Middlesex bowlers. Gloucestershire might have not had any first-class centurions, but Gidman scored his 3rd 50 and his side's 18th of the summer. This one came from 86 deliveries. He and Franklin were to put on a crucial 76 runs for the 6th wicket as Gloucestershire opened up a lead of 39 before Gidman was finally dismissed for 61. He played down the wrong line to a ball from leg spinner Darren Milan and was given out leg before at 275 for 6. In spite of that wicket, with Franklin still going well, Gloucestershire would have been confident of earning a substantial first innings lead. And with John Lewis joining him and playing attractively at the other end, that became even more likely. Lewis has improved noticeably as a batsman over the years. He already has 150 to his name this summer and has been confident enough to open the batting in some of the county's T20 matches in recent weeks. There certainly seemed nothing wrong with his batting here, as he and Franklin added 49 for the 7th wicket, of which Lewis made 30. It took a run out to break the stand. Lewis may have been guilty of ball watching, as Smith did brilliantly, but the batsman may consider himself very unlucky to have been given out. Unperturbed by that, Franklin went to his 50, his 3rd of the summer, this one made from 87 balls. Having got there, he played a bit more expansively with the tail. Whether Smith bowled over or around the wicket, it really didn't make much difference, as the former Kiwi international caressed him over the mid-wicket boundary for a pair of 6s. He moved into the 90s and looked as if at last a Gloucestershire player was going to finally reach 3 figures. But in the final half hour of the day, a ball from Dexter was onto him quicker than he expected, and he top-edged it to Smith in the deep. Dent had fallen earlier in the season for 98, and Gidman had also made a 98 and a 99. Now it was Franklin's turn to fall agonisingly short of his ton. Steve Kirby and Jamal Hussain blocked out the remaining overs, but saw their side over 400 as the day ended with Gloucestershire in a fine position on 404 for 8 to lead by 168 runs.